Waist lock, standing switch by Logan. Nice move by Paul, and a nice takedown. Logan with an amateur wrestling background and a standing switch by Reigns, and Reigns with a takedown with a bit more authority. Logan counters, nice fireman's carry.
How is this?
Logan Paul is putting on a clinic. Oh, the right hand will stop that.
Let's slow down Michael Cole, all right?
And Logan Paul off the barricade and a crossbody to the champion. Man, I'd love to get a shot of Heyman, who had his head in his hands moments ago. Heyman has tried to warn Reigns for the last number of weeks. There's Paul, obviously concerned because the gravy train may be in trouble.
Now the cogs might be whirring in the mind of Roman Reigns.
Oh, what an athlete, and what a clothesline, and the cover for the title, and a 2.5. Logan just took the champ to 2.5. Paul somehow pulled off a monstrous upset.
It's looking unlikely.
Look at the Superman punch. Paul with a shot to the kidney. Unlucky punch. Reigns stumbles. Reigns in trouble. Reigns back to his feet. A Superman punch. Cover for the win. Down for the win. Down by Reigns. Logan Paul taking selfies, running a video. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Fire splash for the table. Saw him arrive earlier at the press conference yesterday. Oh, and a right hand, good night. Jimmy knocked out as well.
Yeah. Come on, Logan.
Logan Paul back to his feet.
Go, Logan.
Tossing the champ back into the ring. Jake telling Logan to finish it.
We're about to witness the worst nightmare of every wrestling purist on the planet.
Splash by Logan. The cover to win the Undisputed Championship. The biggest upset ever, and it won't happen there. Logan Paul gonna fly. Taking out the Usos. Logan fired up. Is this his night? Logan back into the ring. Roman Reigns, Superman punch. He caught him flush.